Feeling comfy today? Maybe you're lounging on your couch or cruising in your air-conditioned car. Modern life sure is cozy compared to how our ancestors lived, right? Well, Michael Easter, the author of The Comfort Crisis, decided to shake things up a bit. He left behind his comfortable lifestyle to spend a month hunting caribou in the wilds of Alaska. Then he took a trip to Bhutan to ponder life's big questions. His big takeaway? Embracing discomfort can actually do wonders for us. Easter's adventures made him realize that stepping out of our comfort zones can boost our physical and mental well-being. It's not just about roughing it in the wilderness or reflecting on mortality, though those help. It's about challenging ourselves in ways that make us stronger and happier. In today's extract, we'll explore how pushing ourselves beyond our comfy routines can lead to a more fulfilling life. So, are you ready to learn how a bit of discomfort might just be the secret to true happiness? Let's dive in. Every morning, the author woke up in his cozy bed, drove to work, and sat in an ergonomic chair all day. Whenever boredom hit, he'd grab his smartphone. He spent his evenings binge-watching TV on a plush couch while munching on junk food. His exercise? I did it in an air-conditioned gym. Life seemed great. He had worked hard to overcome an alcohol addiction and enjoy this peaceful lifestyle. But one day he wondered, what if I ditched all these comforts? For thousands of years, life was a constant challenge. Our ancestors spent their days moving, hunting for food, and seeking shelter. It's only recently that we've started enjoying modern comforts like a steady food supply. But here's the thing, comfort doesn't mean happiness. Despite our straightforward lives, many people feel more stressed and depressed than ever. Physical survival struggles have turned into mental challenges like anxiety and burnout. We try to numb these feelings with food, alcohol, and screens, but that only makes things worse. Despite our innate tendency to seek comfort, it's not always beneficial for us. Some experts even think we were happier thousands of years ago, when our needs were simpler and we lived more in the moment. Imagine going for a walk. Imagine a walkabout, a rite of passage for young Aboriginal Australians. For up to 6 months, they roamed the Australian outback, facing temperatures up to 100 degrees, Fahrenheit, scarce food and shelter, and the presence of deadly snakes. Many cultures have similar rites of passage. Through intense challenges, young people return physically and mentally stronger with a clearer sense of identity. Contrast this with many of Americans who rarely go outside unsupervised due to helicopter parenting. This has evolved into snowplow parenting, where parents remove all obstacles and risks from their children's lives. Challenges make us stronger. Researchers call this the toughening theory. A study at the University of Buffalo asked a diverse group of Americans about their life stressors, like serious illness or the death of a loved one, and then assessed their health. Interestingly, those who faced adversity had higher levels of mental well-being and satisfaction. Difficult experiences toughened them, making them more resilient and better equipped to handle new challenges. Of course, having too many unpleasant experiences isn't ideal, but neither is leading a completely sheltered life. We need balance. Sometimes this means seeking out new experiences and challenges and creating our own rites of passage. The author experienced these benefits even before reaching Alaska. Preparing for the trip, he broke his routine. Instead of zooming out in front of the TV, he studied survival skills and calculated calorie needs. Learning new skills and thinking differently helped clear his mental clutter. Changing your routine and learning new skills are great ways to clear your mind. But there's something else you can try that's even harder, embracing boredom and solitude. Would you be willing to take that step? Imagine being completely alone in the Alaskan wilderness. You have no one to listen to your screams or to witness your new dancing. It's unnerving yet liberating. In those few hours of solitude, the author realized how rare truly alone time has become. Technology constantly connects us, yet nearly 50% of Americans experience loneliness. It's a loneliness epidemic. Counterintuitively, one of the best ways to combat loneliness is to spend more time alone. Learning to enjoy your own company makes it easier to handle isolation, even during something like a pandemic lockdown. Plus, solitude can boost creativity and empathy. Boredom also has its perks, especially for creativity. However, our reliance on smartphones has made us intolerant of boredom, leading to burnout and mental fatigue. Doing nothing occasionally is beneficial for our brains. To truly recharge, we need to put away our phones and immerse ourselves in nature. Time spent outdoors has countless benefits. The Japanese practice of forest bathing shows that just 2 hours in the woods can dramatically reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. Even people with heart or kidney problems see improvements after a nature trip. While any natural environment can be relaxing, the wilderness offers the most profound benefits. Studies show that time spent in wild parks leads to greater relaxation and long-lasting effects compared to urban parks. For example, a UC Berkeley study found that military veterans who went on a 4-day rafting trip experienced significant reductions in PTSD symptoms and stress levels, feeling happier and calmer even a week later. Spending time in nature not only resets your brain, but also benefits your entire body. So take a break from screens and enjoy the rejuvenating power of the wonderful outdoors. Fad diets are rarely effective long-term. Only 3% of people who lose weight manage to keep it off. One reason is that many of us struggle to accurately gauge our food intake. A 1992 study found that overweight individuals who believed they were eating around 1,000 calories a day were actually consuming twice that amount. Why is eating less so challenging? It comes down to discomfort. Hunger pangs are tough to ignore. Cravings for sweet or calorie-dense snacks are normal and have an evolutionary basis. Our ancestors faced food scarcity, so their bodies create high-calorie foods to prepare for lean times. Today, we have constant food availability, but the cravings persist. Often, we eat due to stress, habit, or boredom, not genuine hunger. The key to weight loss is simple: eat less and eat only when truly hungry. Resist the urge to eat at the first sign of hunger. If you're stressed and craving comfort food, try taking a quick walk instead. You might find you weren't actually hungry. Short fasting periods can also be beneficial. Autophagy, a process where the body removes weak cells, is crucial for health. This cellular cleanup helps prevent conditions like cancer and Alzheimer's. Constant snacking hinders this vital process. During a camping trip in Alaska, the author learned to be comfortable with hunger. Though challenging, it gave him a new appreciation for food and insights into his eating habits. His next life lesson would take him on a very different journey. The author was enjoying life until one day, while listening to a podcast, he heard about the cosmic calendar. This concept compresses 14 billion years of existence into a single year. According to this calendar, the Big Bang happened at midnight on January 1, Earth formed in early September, dinosaurs went extinct on December 30, and humans only appeared on December 31 at 11:59 p.m. Hearing this, he felt a sudden panic and overwhelming sense of his own mortality. It struck him how brief and insignificant our lives are. Its realization was deeply unsettling. In Western culture, we often avoid thinking about death. When someone dies, we're encouraged to stay busy and distracted. But in Bhutan, a small kingdom in the eastern Himalayas, people approach death differently. They're encouraged to contemplate their mortality up to 3 times a day. The ashes of the deceased are made into clay pyramids and displayed in public, integrating death into daily life. Bhutan is one of the happiest countries in the world, and this intrigued the author enough to visit. During his trip, he learned about Buddhist beliefs and how thinking about death and impermanence can lead to greater happiness. One way to view death is as a cliff that we're all moving toward. We can't avoid it, so rather than fearing it, we should focus on living mindfully, accepting reality, and practicing gratitude. Changing your perspective on death isn't easy, but it can lead to greater happiness. Think about the cliff and how you want to journey toward it. Remember, it's not about taking off achievements, but of your attitude and how you choose to live each day. During a hunting trip in Alaska, the author discovered that the toughest part of hunting wasn't the kill of the carry. With a 100-pound pack of caribou meat, he faced an uphill trek that turned into the most grueling workout of his life. We often underestimate our physical limits. Studies reveal that exercise-induced fatigue is mostly psychological. Our bodies can do much more than we think. Our ancestors led active lives, regularly walking or running 25 miles a day. For them, this was routine, not a marathon. Their lifestyle was unpredictable and physically demanding, burning countless calories. Today, life is different. A sedentary lifestyle is common, with 27% of Americans not engaging in any physical activity. Our bodies weren't made to sit all day. And while treadmill workouts are better than nothing, they're not the most effective or enjoyable form of exercise. Humans evolved by doing physical work outdoors with others. This type of exercise is more engaging and beneficial because it involves both the mind and body. Our ancestors were also natural carriers, constantly moving with their belongings. Carrying weights is excellent for health, providing a cardio workout that builds strength and burns up to 2,000 calories an hour, depending on the weight and terrain. For a more stimulating workout, consider rucking. This activity involves trekking with weighted bags and combines outdoor exercise, weight carrying, and social interaction. It's challenging but far more engaging than a solo gym session. So, for a happier, healthier life, embrace outdoor exercise with friends and incorporate weight bearing. It's a return to our roots and a boost for both the body and mind. Challenge your preconceptions and seek new experiences. Questioning our habits and beliefs can be uncomfortable, but it's essential for growth. Take hand washing, for instance. We've always believed that hygiene equals health. Yet, the Hadza people of Tanzania rarely wash their hands or bodies, and when they do, it's in muddy puddles. They don't have toilets and prepare food with dirty hands. Surprisingly, they're in excellent health and free from diseases like Crohn's, irritable bowel syndrome, and colon cancer, which are common in the West. Scientists are now questioning if our obsession with cleanliness might be harming us. Researchers are linking chronic diseases and food allergies to over-sanitizing with soap and antibiotics. Maybe, like the Hadza, we need to rethink our approach to hygiene. Consider the sea women of Japan and Korea who dive into freezing seas without wetsuits. Studies show they're less prone to colds, heart disease, and arthritis. Exposure to the cold might actually benefit our health. The key takeaway is that new experiences, even uncomfortable ones, can enhance our lives. The author's trip to Alaska brought heightened self-awareness and a deeper appreciation for life. Similarly, seeking new, intense experiences can transform you. Think of life as a scrapbook. Repeating the same routine leaves the pages empty. New experiences, like trips or physical challenges, add vibrant pages to your book of life. So, are you ready to start adding to your scrapbook? It might not always be comfortable, but a fulfilling, meaningful life is rare. We often think that the comforts of modern life should make us happy, but that's not always the case. To live happier and healthier lives with a real sense of purpose, we need to step out of our comfort zones. Just like our distant ancestors, embracing a bit of discomfort can do wonders. If you're feeling stuck in your routine or tired of a sedentary lifestyle, it might be time to seek new, physically challenging experiences. Here's a simple piece of advice. Surround yourself with greenery. Camping in the wilderness might not be for everyone, but spending time in nature, even if it's just in a local park, can make a huge difference. If you live in a city, try to get out to parks more often. And if that's not possible, bringing some plants into your home or office can quickly and easily boost your mood. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more content. Sign up for our weekly newsletter for a one-page summary of this extract. Until next time, take care and find your balance. See you in the next video.